What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Firstly, I should probably start this off by apologising. I haven't been able to post on here in the last sort of like 3 weeks or so. There's just been a lot going on and a lot of good stuff as well. Stuff that I'll fill you in on in a sec, but also some stuff that I can't yet disclose to you. So it's annoying because I did want to sort of like have a sort of like little relaunch of this with all the informations, but I'll have to keep my powder dry on that one for now. You may also notice that we've got a new sort of look to this. So part of the reason I haven't been able to post was because I needed to buy a new camera, which is the one I'm filming on now, and also try to learn how to edit it a little bit better, like color grading and all that. So I don't know how this is going to look. It could look terrible, but bear with me. This is all new to me. This is like a new sort of full frame camera. Any camera sort of nerds will know it's a better one, I guess. I hope so anyway. And I haven't really figured out how I'm going to sort of do this. I'm just sitting here on this sort of sofa at the moment, so I don't know how it's going to look in the future. We'll sort of tweak it as we go. Other things we're doing as well, you may have seen that I posted a shorts video on here, or like on Instagram as well, that I had like a suit fitting with Jay Muser, which is just a huge sort of like grail experience of mine, having a suit with Ez in general. So I hope to be able to do like a longer version of that once I get the suit. Also some work I did with Orbin, which was just an amazing experience as well, where I'll post the video on here. It's on my Instagram at the moment, so head over to @MrLukeHodges for that, but I'll also try and post it on here as well, which is just a really great day, filmed at their sort of Soho store, but also photographed by Jamie Ferguson, the guy who did this book right here, which was a really great experience for myself because I've been a huge fan of his for a long time. Like, I started all of this by doing photography, really like street style photography, and Jamie was one of the people I really looked up to in the start, and this book is fantastic. I'd definitely recommend it, and it was just really fun to work with. The brand was really fun to work with, yeah, just fun stuff with just like talented people, and what's the beauty of it as well, all that is just, it's non-pretentious, just easygoing, and people are just really nice and passionate about what they do, and that's my favorite thing about all this. So that was really great. I also filmed some bits, like some vlog stuff as well, which I hope to get out with like some events we went to, but that's all in due course. And yeah, as I said, there's some other stuff which I'll have to not say right now, but hopefully I'll let you know soon. I'll give you a little fit check of what I'm wearing now. So this is a wool overshirt from Cad and the Dandy, which I picked up on Vinted. I really like that, the size of the collar, like the proportions of it. It's really soft as well. And I've just got some Drake's jeans on and some Crocker & Jones loafers as well. Maybe with this camera I'll be able to do a better fit check for you at some point. Also, do check out the Substack. I'll put a link in the description for it. It's just a place where I send out links to pre-owned items I find, like I curate some of the best deals you can get out there, at least a couple of times a week, plus some sort of like article stuff as well, my general thoughts and ramblings, and just recommendations and things that we talk about in these videos as well. So there's free content on there, but there's also a paid aspect as well, which will just have more content, more links, and also you can DM me any sort of like style questions you have as well. But yeah, I'll put everything in the description for that. But enough about that. Let's get into these fits, eh? So first up, we have one of my favourite dressed people, if that's a weird thing to say, I think it might be. So it's Justice Upshaw of Buck Mason, and I mean, he just puts out banger after banger of like just amazing outfits, great fit picks, all in, and obviously Buck Mason clothes as well, and I think he just does it in such a wonderful way. We've got a sort of like a monochrome outfit here. There's just little details that make it stand out. You've got like a bit of texture going on in there, the more sort of like casual, that sort of two-pucking. You've got the more sort of casual 2-button shirt. I like the orange hat as an addition as well, and the cool belt. But just a really nice way to do monochrome dressing, and just a really lovely suit as well. And which Buck Mason are just smashing it at the moment. They're like, every time I put together like newsletters and stuff with like weekly recommendations, I go onto their website because they're just always putting out just items I just want immediately. Like, they're just doing such a great job, and I know they've been focusing a lot on tailoring as well. So it's always worth keeping an eye out. We just pray for a Buck Mason store in London at some point. That's pay for me anyway. Next up, we have Jack Tyler, or @_Mr. Jack Tyler on Instagram. Always a great guy if you're into like Husband's Paris or some structured tailoring. Jack's your man, and he has a fantastic wardrobe. I thought this is a really great fit, and just in terms of like you've got a structured Prince of Wales jacket, which is obviously super formal, super classic. Really nice size notch lapels actually, which is quite interesting as well. He's paired it with, I think, like a dark denim shirt, a braided belt, some brown corduroy trousers, and there's some Adidas trainers and a baseball bat, and then like a baseball cap. So just making the whole thing very casual in a real effortless way. I think he's done such a really nice job of doing that. I love the hues that he's gone for as well, the deep rich brown, the darker tone of the denim shirt, and then the lightness that comes with that sort of like light to mid grey jacket. So fantastic fit, a really interesting way of making tailoring more casual, which I'm all for. So next up we have another Buck Mason enthusiast. We've got Daniel Zibaraka on Instagram, and this is all about, I mean, this is a really great example of an outfit that just has a lot going on, but in just such a, which puts together really considered in just like an effortless way. And that's a lot of the time just down to like the color palette, like the simple color palette, because you've got a lot of texture with like the denim. You've got obviously the pattern with the coat. You've got texture also because it's like a herringbone, I think that's like a waistcoat going on, denim, and it's got a scarf as well on, and then a bit of suede on the sort of like slippers as well. So loads going on in terms of like texture, but just the simple blues and browns, beiges, just make it just very cohesive, not too much, nothing's fighting with each other too much. You've got the smaller patterns with, like, say, that herringbone, but then a bigger pattern with the check of the coat, which makes it sit a bit more cohesive. And then you look at the items on their own as well, like the coat, really cool in terms of like a raglan sleeve coat with this big Prince of Wales check, brown check pattern on it, a bit of raw denim. I like the choice of a grey sock with those slippers. Those slippers have really sort of grown in me. I know a few more brands are sort of putting their own sort of slant on that kind of things, and I'm liking them. I don't know if I personally would wear them. I just would always, I think, go for a loafer instead, like a bit more. Maybe it's just because it'd be new. I would like to sort of give it a go and try it out and see how I feel. But I like the way it looks, but I do think if I was looking myself with them on, I'd feel a little bit odd, if you know what I mean. I feel a little bit like, oh, I haven't got enough shoe on or something like that. I don't know what that, just like I feel underdressed in a weird way, like I'm wearing like flip-flops, even though I know it doesn't look the way it looks great, and I do like it. It's just, for me, I think it'd be a sort of a hump to get over, but I'm open and I'm willing. But I like the way he's paired the brown with the grey of the sock. And yeah, just everything here, just absolutely bang on. Another fantastic follow. Definitely run over to Instagram right now and give him a follow. So next up we have Yasunori Kobayakawa, and here we have him in this beautiful kind of like, it's possibly mocha or like espresso coloured corduroy suit, peak lapel. We've got a beautiful pair of like suede lace ups and this kind of like really warm like fox colour. Absolutely love those shoes. Really perfectly put together with this suit as well. You've got like the comfortable sort of corduroy, the sort of that you can almost feel it by looking at it, and the same with those shoes as well. The pocket square's got a little bit of purple in it, bit of brown or beige, and then a tie which is kind of like a whitish sort of tie, similar to his shirt, but just with like some sort of like black circles on it. So nothing too over the top or crazy, but yeah, beautiful fit. Love the proportions, the size of the lapels, soft construction, nice length to it. I think it's just the color choices really set out for me, and those shoes as well. So next up we have the Anthology's Buzz Tang or Buzzpoke on Instagram. So this is on the recent Justin Huss video, which I definitely recommend you watching if you're a fan of menswear watches as well. He actually goes to see Buzz and goes to Drake's and a couple other places I can't remember off the top of my head, but I just took this screenshot because I just thought this was firstly, I love, we've seen roll necks and double-breasted blazers before. It's nothing new, but it's the tones we've got here. So we've got this really nice camel colour jacket. I actually saw Buzz met him for the first time at the New England thing, the Maharanic event recently. Really nice to talk to him. Such a lovely guy as well. I chewed his ear off about his brand and just said how much I'm a big fan of it, because I just love the silhouette, the shoulders, the structure of it. You can see it's got a clear identity to it, which I really like, and also his own personal style is fantastic. And like with this, like, it's the color choices, it's the camel with this sort of like deep kind of, it's not a dark grey, it's not like a charcoal or dark grey, it's kind of like this mid-dark roll neck. And I just think that the choices of the tones of them just make things super interesting. Definitely worth a follow if you're not already. And Anthology as a brand as a whole is worth checking out as well. And then finally we have Guy of the Decorum. This is the Decorum Bangkok account. He's wearing their new, I think it's their fall winter suit, which they do in sort of like collaboration with Yasuzo Kamishita, one of my icons in menswear. Kamishita-san, I've literally got Pinterest boards dedicated solely to him. And this suit is from the line, and it's a green corduroy suit, which is right up my street in terms of the colour. It's got a nice, you can see like the trousers are relatively wide, it's pleated trousers, a high waist to them. It's also paired it with a kind of typically Kamishita sort of like fine striped t-shirt, a really lovely thin brown belt with a interesting buckle to it. I absolutely love the belt. And then it's really interesting, a sort of oversized overcoat in a kind of like, what would we say, sort of like beigey sort of color, kind of like beigey color. But for me, this suit is going on the grail list. I think I like that it's a bit of a looser fit, and actually I really love the look of that belt. And I think another thing as well I'd like to just point out with this outfit particularly, so you got him walking in this image here, and you can see he's got some brown loafers, I think, on, I can't see, but dark brown loafers, and they don't match up with the belt. And I think that's important, because I think a lot of guys really do focus and sometimes go to the point where they won't wear a belt or a pair of shoes because they're not exactly matching. And you don't really need to get them exactly spot on. They don't need to be that way, because you can see here it looks great. It's not jarring to look at, it doesn't draw your attention anywhere, nothing looks out of place visually. So just something I've been thinking about quite a lot recently when it comes to matching leathers. Is it's not the most important thing in the world. There are obviously exceptions to that, but best thing to do is take a step back, look at your outfit in a full-length mirror and see how it looks at that point. But I think that looks spot on. Anyway guys, they were the fits of the week. Again, sorry for rambling at the beginning. I hope it explained where I've been, but also more to come in the future. More videos to come as well, as I do have a video that I filmed just after my camera had issues, so hopefully I'll be able to edit that and get it out. Thank you for watching guys. Remember to check out the Substack, I'll put a link in the description. Check out archilmus.com for PM menswear, and also head over to my Instagram as well. It's at Mr. Luke Hodges. You'll see a lot more sort of like short content on there as well. Remember to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see